and welcome back to my channel. A little bit less hair, a little bit more beauty, I guess, but also borderlines with mom stuff. This applies to anyone who has loose skin or stretch marks in general. For anyone who has gained weight and then lost weight, everyone's different. The levels of stretch marks people have are completely all over the map. Some people get no stretch marks, some people get a ton of stretch marks. During my pregnancy, literally from the moment that I found that I was pregnant, I lathered up with bio oil and I kept my stomach moisturized and I did everything that would prevent stretch marks or looser skin, but I ended up with a ton of stretch marks and I got pretty much 90% of them in the last few weeks of my pregnancy, so I was pretty upset about that because I thought I did a great job. It ended up being that the size of the baby, the size of my frame beforehand, genetics, a whole bunch of stuff played into it, and I ended up with stretch marks and loose skin. I needed to find a way to revert, do whatever I can to get some progress, and share with you guys my tips and tricks. The first one is water. Water is important. I know everyone always says when it comes to skincare and hair care that drinking water is really important, but it is really important because once you're hydrating, you are restoring back all of those nutrients back to your skin and your hair and every part of your body. And basically when you have stretch marks or looser skin, that skin is older and has basically gone through trauma. It has stretched too quickly, your skin wasn't ready for it, so it was traumatized and it is weaker, and drinking lots of water will fortify back some of that health and hydration into your skin. If anyone knows, you know, moisturizing by lotioning and doing all these other healthy things for your skin moisture wise is amazing for your skin. Your skin needs moisture. You've probably seen this on my channel before. This is aloe vera juice, and I read a lot of places that aloe vera juice and aloe vera gel are great for your skin. It basically adds more hydration to your skin. So drinking the water will help you to hydrate from the inside out, and applying aloe vera gel or juice to the actual area will help to add hydration to your skin. I would rub my stretch marks and my whole belly down about once a day, twice a day if I had the time. It's all really hard sometimes, especially if you just had a baby, to stay consistent, but the more you do it, the more results you will see. And I definitely noticed a change in my skin quality after I started doing that, especially like the darkness that happens with the pregnancy mask and the fact that your skin gets darker a lot of the times being pregnant. Another thing you want to do is exfoliate. So I love these things. They're just like, you know, exfoliation gloves. You put them on and then apply some sort of exfoliant to your skin. I'm currently using this one right here. It's the Yoruba clay treatment, and I got this actually in a bump box subscription whilst I was pregnant. I started using it then and my skin really liked it, and the good thing about the bump boxes is everything's all natural and safe for mom, baby, pregnancy, breastfeeding, all of that. So this is really safe and I love using it. I apply some of this to the gloves while I'm wearing it and my skin, and I literally get in there and scrub it. I do it every couple days or every other day, and when I say I actually see and feel results right after doing it, the skin is smoother and softer within seconds after doing this. So this also helps the traumatized and dead skin to get removed from your pores, and a lot of the time with the loose skin and the stretch marks especially, there is dead skin and traumatized skin that needs to be removed just to overall improve the quality of your skin, the way it looks and the way it feels. Exfoliating, guys, like if there's anything you take from this video, please do this because it is great and it feels great. You can do this all over your whole body, especially after being pregnant and your skin doesn't feel right or what have you. Exfoliate. For stretch marks specifically, I'm using this stretch marks cream from It Works. There are tons of stretch mark creams that you can find online, and I have noticed a lot of progress in my stretch marks, so I'm gonna keep using it. Apply this basically once a day after showering, so on fresh skin. That way your skin is clean, your pores are ready to accept whatever you put in there, and it will absorb a lot more. If you've seen my channel at all, you know I have my shea butter mix. Shea butter works for everything. Like I told you guys before, skincare, moisturizing your lips, putting it on your hair for hold, for shine, as an oil sealant, on your skin as a lotion, but for sure, like if you have damaged skin, like if you've got rough under bottom of your feet, dry patches, areas like this where you have loose skin or stretch marks, I apply this after every aloe vera juice, then I put on the stretch mark cream so it can absorb that, and then I would put on the shea butter. Finally, this is one of the biggest things that you can do for your loose skin specifically. Exercise, exercise, exercise. There's two kinds of exercises if you haven't looked into fitness at all and studied the different kinds. Basically, there's cardio and there's strength fitness. I'm sure there's a ton of other kinds too, but the main two branches. And one of them you are burning calories and you're usually getting smaller, and the other one you are building muscle and usually your muscle's getting bigger, and that's strength training. So cardio, you're losing weight. Strength training, you're gaining muscle. If you are cardio and burning a lot, you are gonna get smaller and smaller and smaller. What will not happen is your skin will not get smaller and smaller. It's not gonna shrink the same way. I was doing a lot of cardio when I was cleared to do postpartum fitness, and I ended up seeing more and more loose skin. And it's because I was getting smaller and my skin was not. So I needed to follow up with a lot more strength training, and that means a lot of ab work, a lot of core exercises. There are only so many that are safe directly after pregnancy, and if you have diastasis recti or any ab separation, please leave comments if you're curious about a video about that. That's its own thing. But just generally, if you're doing core exercises, core strength training and muscle building, that will solve a lot of your loose skin problems, because it will actually build out more muscle underneath your loose skin that tightens it. So you need something in there to tighten it. The fact that my abs are back now and my core is strong, that has definitely helped to decrease a lot of the loose skin that I had. So that's definitely my main piece of advice. And I'm not sure if it helps with stretch marks or not, but the fact that my skin is, the fact that I am smaller generally, the stretch marks are less visible because the stretch marks. So those are all my tips and tricks, guys. I wanted to share those with you guys because I've had really good progress, and honestly, when I gave birth and looked at myself in the mirror, I was not happy about it. The loose skin and those stretch marks, guys, I was pretty upset about it and depressed for a while, and that's not fair to myself and other moms. It is not fair to yourself to be down on yourself or hard on yourself or upset about it, because one, you couldn't help it. Two, you probably did a really great thing as far as losing a lot of weight or having a baby, and you should be proud of yourself. So there are always remedies that can help for people. They work at different levels, but these are the things that work for me, and I wanted to share them with you just in case they did work for you. So just so you guys can see, I still have stretch marks and I still have loose skin, but it is definitely a lot better than it was before. So these guys are a lot more faded than they were before. They were a lot darker before, and now they're definitely more manageable. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and let me know if any of these things work for you, or if there are other things that worked for you that I didn't mention. Please leave in the comments below and we can all share tips and tricks.